Hello everyone, this is Michael Wolf for WatchReport.com. Would like to take a moment to present a relatively obscure watch brand and model. Definitely a watch brand and model that I wasn't aware of until recently. Many of you may have been or are still in the same position that I was. So would like to take a moment to present the ARC-TIC Iceland Ultima Thule Sport Watch. Wanted to start off by showing what it looks like on the wrist. 7 3/4 inch wrist. Lot of wrist presence. And as you can see, a quartz movement with the ticking second hand. Let's get this off the wrist and get into the watch. Now we're going to be dealing with a dome sapphire crystal here, so I may have a just a little bit of difficulty messing with the glare, so apologies for that. We'll just have to work around it the best we can. But we have a 316L stainless steel case, and it is a 42mm case. When you factor in the crown, jumps it up to right around 47 millimeters. About 53 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. And right about 15 millimeters in thickness, just a little under. And that'll give you a good look at the sub style case. High polished on the sides, brushed on the tops. No drilled lugs. Nice coin edge bezel look. We have a screw down crown, and this crown is extremely smooth and buttery. No play or wiggle in the crown. Nice detail, etching and design in the crown. Got a good shot in the written review on Watch Report, so definitely go over and check that out. Very easy to grasp. We have a 120 click unidirectional rotating bezel. Very precise clicks, no play or wiggle. And it is an aluminum bezel insert. So all of the markers are painted on. There's no lume in the pip, so definitely gears it more toward a sport watch than a dive watch. But the aluminum bezel insert, the markers, the painted on markers, probably the only area that I was somewhat disappointed in. I don't know if you can tell, like looking at the 0 and the 5, the top portion, the 5 or the 0 kind of lean into each other, so a little possibly tilt in some of the numerals, but other than that, nice bezel. It's a brushed finish on the bezel, so it looks really nice. Now they do make this, I believe, with 2 or 3 other colors, so if orange isn't your thing, you can definitely check out on their website, which is real easy to get to. Just type in ARC-TIC Iceland watches and you'll find it. And find a bezel color of your choice. We have a dome sapphire crystal, as you can see, which I'm fighting glare on. It is AR coated, but due to the doming, it is still quite reflective. So I have to hold it in certain angles to get a good look at the dial and so forth. It is a large crystal on this type of watch. It's like 33 millimeters in diameter, so large surface area for viewing the black dial. It is a deep dish dial. As you can see, there's a large chapter ring surrounding the dial. Typical 369 Arabic numeral layout. Instead of a triangle or a 12 at the 12 o'clock position, it looks like they've used icebergs or mountains, which is kind of cool. It's a very different look. All of these markers are applied, which again is something that I consider an upgraded type feature. Very nice, very nicely done. C1 Superluminova, I believe, on the hands and the markers due to the nice white coloring. I believe it does note Swiss movement at below the 6. And I'm not sure the caliber. I'm guessing it might be a Ronda 515 or something very similar to that caliber. We've got 20 millimeter lugs, and this is a 20 millimeter leather NATO throughout. It doesn't taper at all. Nice length, as you can see on my wrist. And then we've got a really nice sign buckle. I want to show everybody the case back, because the case back is really neat. We've got a high polished screw down case back, which contributes to, or helps contribute to, the 200 meters water resistance. There we go. That's better. Various specification information, and then a nice etching, Iceland etching. And as you can see, spring bars holding the straps in place. The watch would be, I guess, really good for snorkeling, swimming, so forth, other sporting activities, because of the good water resistance. And with all of the specifications: sapphire crystal, Swiss quartz movement, screw down crown, AR coating, 120 click unidirectional rotating bezel, nice strap. ARC-TIC Iceland brings this to the consumer at right around 550 USD. So definitely go over, check out what they have to offer, especially if the orange isn't to your liking. I would like to thank ARC-TIC Iceland for providing this model for review. I would like to thank each one of you for watching. If you get a chance, click on the subscribe button and follow Watch Report here on YouTube. We would love to have you. Again, thank you for watching.